What up, guys? I'm back. Please hit that like button on the way in. We're going to be talking about a couple interesting things. Let me start off with my channel. Welcome if you're new. It's called Alien Society. I started this channel back in, I think it was April of 2017. I chose to do that because 5 years before that, um, I was researching into that Valiant Thor story. And I figured out a whole bunch of things that was going on. Just like in the 50s in general, there was a lot of people wanting to fool everyone into thinking that they had some type of contact with extraterrestrials or whatever you want to call them, Nordics or Venusians of that sort. I'm not a skeptic, just because I like to research stuff and see if I can figure out something, that doesn't make me a bad person. I think, sometimes that people, instead of just looking into, what I've been saying, that the Valiant Thor story is a hoax, and so was Howard Murnge's story back in the 1950s. All of this is false. All of this. But as I, got into telling you guys that I believe in extraterrestrials. Call them the ancient people call them gods back in the days. They also call them star people. I mean, come on, people. We've been living in a planet, okay, that there's good and then there's the bad. Many of us have been taught from the beginning how to be bad instead of good, and vice versa. There's other people that come here to Earth, whether you want to say reincarnated, a starseed, whatever you want to call it, pretty much is the person that's going to be here giving you some knowledge if you're willing to take it. All these things that I be talking about on this channel is my own research. It belongs to no one but myself. I put my time um, into it because I felt that when you research something, you have to go very, very carefully and analyze every situation from point one to point two to point three to point four. You get the point. Sometimes you have to do it that way in order to get to the core of the entire story, whatever that may be, present or past. Today we know we're dealing with these crafts in the air they called U.A.Ps, but now there's a big craze of the name we got to use now. It's drones. It's almost like everyone forgot about the U.A.Ps. Now everything's a drone now, and so I wanted to give new and up and coming people that just happen to bump into my channel for the first time. You see that I don't show my face, and because I'm just the type of person that I like the privacy part. Um, I just feel like it doesn't always have to be about somebody in the front. If you get what I'm saying, I like to be sitting in the back of the room, not in front of the room. You know why? Because those are the people that also count. If you want to call me a water bearer, feel free to do so. I'm everything. But asleep, I am not. I am 100% aware. I can even say I'm 1,000% aware of who I am as a human being and what am I doing on this planet. All of us. Some of us find our way and some of us don't. But there are many things out there that try to help each and every one of us to remember who exactly we are. You think you're just some type of human being born on a planet to work all the days of your little life, okay? To distract yourself from knowing who you are, but instead keep throwing you jewels so you keep grabbing it so you can just think about the material world and not thinking about death, at the point because you want to enjoy life. There's a lot of things going on, y'all, man. It's just crazy. It's like you're going to have these platforms that represent those of the light. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I mean. There'll be the light bearers, and then you got the dark people, those that pretend to be the light bearers, only to make you fall back asleep by distracting you. I'm not here to distract you. I'm here to open your eyes if you're willing to listen. What I say, you don't have to believe, and it's completely up to you, because at the end of the day, I'm just on this platform so I can get to see other point of views and how together we can build on knowledge. Because I know sometimes people are going to disagree on things, and that's fine. Like, I am willing to answer anybody who has questions about the Valley of Thor story, as well as any story that I put on my channel, on my platform. Like I said, I've researched all of this myself. No one has gave me anything to present it here on YouTube. This be me. I haven't been on my channel for quite some time. The last time I was on was 7 years ago at that time. But now I'm back. I want to make sure that this time I make an impact on not just the viewer, the person that just drops by and don't even hit that like button. you know, um, I'm gonna thank everybody in advance who hits that like button. Trust me, it's gonna be well worth it, man. You might have heard some things like these before, but hey, everybody's different how they approach things. Like, I could sit here and tell you about religion, um, numerology, astrology, the connection to all of this stuff, including the Sumerians, the Mesopotamians. There's deeper stuff, man. People just don't get it, man. It's just weird. This earth is very weird. Think about it, y'all. Science says that humanity began where? Let's be honest. Africa, doesn't it say that? And yet, even though that everyone knows that fact, they still hate each other. Isn't that crazy? Huh? I think that's crazy. That some people just can be so evil and not care about another human being. But anyways, I still want to get into those stories that I've been meaning to tell you about. I got plenty to tell. Like I said, the Noah story, that comes from clearly the Mesopotamian story, the Eridu Genesis. And if, like I said, nobody have to believe me. You can just research it for yourself. No, I don't follow any of those people you hear out there. The I'm not even going to say their names. Never mind, because there are some guys that I see that are real true to the research and trying to show you guys, the viewers, their findings and what they believe. And a lot of us, man, we are seeing the same thing for that reason, because there's a lot of minds coming together and expanding. But let me let you guys know ahead of time, I'm not on this thing to take advantage of you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to give you real knowledge if you're willing to take it. But in that process, that you choose the red pill that I'm about to give you guys on this channel, you got to hit that like button, man, at least. Just to show that you appreciate the knowledge that I presented to you that you've never probably heard of. We're here to help each other. I'm here to build my channel. And I'm hoping that everyone else out there can help me build my channel. Together we can build, man, together. Separated, nothing is going to be spread out there in terms of knowledge. There has to be those individuals that give that knowledge out, man, for those that are willing to take it. That's that red pill, once again. If you take that blue pill, then you might as well just say, you know what? You're just going to enjoy your little distracted life and just live, work, 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 and die. Because that's pretty much what happens. For those of you, however, the ones that are willing to take that red pill ride, I got plenty of stuff, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy because in these platforms, we can't really express certain things because it's considered a form of a negative thing or hatred or whatever. I'm not ever going to promote anything of that nature because that's not what I'm here for. That's not what my channel's about. My channel's about education, educating everybody, as well as educating myself, getting to know, you guys, the viewers, the subscribers. If you're new here, man, hey, hit that like button, man. Show me that you appreciate this content. I got a lot of interesting content for y'all, man. Y'all already saw the U.A.P's content that I put, the congressional hearings. I believe, like I said, that Donald Trump may be the one to bring disclosure. He might be the one. If y'all remember, that 5 months ago I posted that Donald Trump will be the president. Check it out, y'all, so y'all can see I'm not lying. All right, that's to show you right there the type of person that I am. I'm a person that I pay attention to everything, even the things that they want me to maintain myself distracted with. And there's a whole tons of things that they'll do just to keep you away from learning and learning and learning and learning who you really are. Some people will go as far as say that we the Anunnaki or children of the Anunnaki. I mean, if you believe that Enki, the one who you see right there on my profile picture, created humanity. Well, according to the Mesopotamians, he and Ninmah, were the ones that created humanity. And that same story that you guys see in the Bible, which is in the book of Genesis, it's that same story from the Eridu Genesis. And if you don't believe me, you'll realize that Abraham, who everybody says, right, is the patriarch who everybody looks up to, the founder of all supposed, the Judaism religion, Christianity, the Islam. Well, you'll realize he was born in the city of Ur in ancient Mesopotamia. See, now a lot of people just not paying attention, man. You're only looking at certain things that they don't want you to see. They'll teach you certain things so that you, once again, stay distracted. Abraham was born in ancient Mesopotamia, okay, during the worship of the Anunnaki gods. All right? So now, Abraham introduced those rituals and, I guess if you want to call them rituals and beliefs of the gods, the Anunnaki gods, okay? They changed the names. If you notice, the names are changed to Enlil, that would be, no, excuse me, Enlil would be Yahweh, okay? But I believe that at one point, the Yahweh was represented by four gods. I'm just going to use the term that they use in ancient times. Follow me, y'all. Okay? So, Yahweh Vaheh, that be the tetragrammaton, right? And they say that it means four. Others say something else. But if you believe that that four was the four responsible for humanity, check it out. That's when Enlil, in the Eridu Genesis, talks to his brother Enki, right? And so Enki and Ninhursag created human beings. And at that point, Anu, the sky god, who the father of Enlil and Enki, was there at the time. So after the father left back to heaven, okay, he left back to heaven, wherever that it may be, okay. Some people would say Nibiru, but whatever, let's just say heaven for now, the heavens, it could be anywhere. Enlil stood as the commander of the earth, all right. So he commanded his brother to create human beings, and he did. But it was more like Enki's idea because Enki pretty much brought it forth. Now, this is not, I want to make clear, this is not me making this up. This is the actual story. I'm just reciting the story that I've researched. That's all I'm saying. I'm not making anything up. I'm not even adding to it because I've seen people add, because here's the thing. When you're dealing with scholars, right, they're not going to get into that extraterrestrial stuff. They're only accepting what they were trained to accept, which is just the mythology. Understand the mythology. Oh, it's just imagination and all that good stuff. We know that's not true. Because if that was so much imagination, billions of people wouldn't even believe in that Noah story. So let's stop lying to each other here. Y'all know that the Noah story is original from the ancient Mesopotamian flood story. It's the same flood story. I think people are just not wanting to accept the fact that the ancient Mesopotamians had the original story. It started with them. They were the first civilization on planet Earth. At least according to how, we are told. Because at the end of the day, some people may disagree with me and say India was here before the Sumerians, or that Egyptians were here before the Sumerians. But the thing everyone keep forgetting is whatever nationality you believe that the Sumerians were, all humanity sprang from Africa. It doesn't matter what nationality you are, what culture you are, and we are all from Africa. All of us. All of us. The entire 8 billion people and then some. If you don't believe me, then I don't know what else to tell you, but this is science. And science says that humanity sprang from Africa. So, let's talk about those drones in the air. Because now I'm really in the zone for a second here. See, I like to switch it up a little bit. I'll give you little hits and bits and pieces here and there. But once again, I'm not going to ever steer you guys wrong. You ain't never getting that blue pill from me. You're getting the red one. So as you look up into the skies, you see the drones, right? In some places. At least where I'm at, I can definitely see them when I look outside. And I'm in Massachusetts, by the way. So all of us are going to see that they decided that it's time for them to reveal themselves to us. And who is they? Put it together, y'all. You got to look a lot deeper. Now, a lot of people are looking into the Bible and saying, oh, these are these beings that came before, the angels that come from the heavens. These are the same ones, y'all. The Anuna, the Anunnaki, same ones, just different names. Different names, but there's the same exact person, and that's what I mean. They're all the same. Now, when you look at us, you say, okay, then who are we? Here you got the homeless, the politicians, the hard workers, the entertainers, the ones that bring that sports so you can be distracted, the basketball, the baseball, the everything, the NASCAR, everything is made to distract every single one of you. You don't believe me? That's fine. It took me 50 years to realize that. Do you believe that we exist when we die? Hey, some people don't think so, but I do. I believe we do exist. I believe reincarnation is part of this cycle that we've been going through on this planet. So we're not new to this planet, man, at the end of the day, that either. We are not new to this planet. Some of you are probably like, hey, go back to that U.A.P. you was just talking about. Okay, let's go. So, like I just said, I believe that disclosure is coming within a couple days, if not a month from now. I mean, it could be right instantly when Donald Trump becomes the 45th president of the United States. I told you guys this. Once again, check my videos out. I said Donald Trump will be 45th president, and I'm right. And I'm not even a political person. I'm not. I'm not into none of that stuff. I just follow certain patterns, and I realized that he was going to become who he was supposed to become. Okay? You got the guy that brought forth the Space Force. Guess what? He's going to be the one to introduce them to us. So, I'm hoping that by the end of this video, you say, wow, this guy really knows what he's talking about. Well, then hit that like button. Show me that support, man, because I'm trying to grow with the channel. Oh, sorry for that. So I'll catch you on the next video, y'all.